Hello, my name is Anna Angeles. A little introduction about myself. I am currently a senior at U of H. I am in Student Teaching 1. I am currently student teaching at Cummings Elementary and I am in kindergarten. We are a self-contained class, which means we have the same kids all day and we teach all subjects. A little bit of background about me. I am Hispanic. I am Mexican descent. My parents are both from Mexico. My dad is from Durango and my mom is from Iguala. I grew up speaking only Spanish at home, so Spanish is my first language, and I did eventually learn English at school. The content area I really want to teach is all of them because I really want to do pre-K or kinder, and usually those are all self-contained, and so basically I'll be doing all subjects, and the reasoning behind that is just because pre-K and kinder are such an important part in the education process, and I really think I can make a difference there and help out the students. And I also see the impact of having a bilingual education this young can eventually help students out so much because of me. Like I said, I was only speaking Spanish at home, and the only reason I did learn English was because I started going to school. The methodology, I'm not too sure of its exact name, but I did learn English because I heard the people around me speaking English because of the books being written, and like the writing and the reading and all that was always in English. So it helped that I started school at such a young age. I was able to understand the English language as it was being taught to me, as well as my parents did while they are Spanish speakers, and their English is a bit broken. They did their best to read me books in English or help me with their homework. They had Spanish English dictionaries that they would need to translate so that I would better understand, and I feel like that's what really helped me learn the English language outside of school. My parents putting in that effort to teach me, but other than that, my teachers, of course, they were only speaking English, and pictures helped a lot. And I mean, honestly, I think it would just really help that I was just beginning, and then that's how I eventually learned English. And that is one of the reasons why I think I would make, a good pre-K or kindergarten teacher, just simply because, it's all the content and I would be able to help them with that. Since I am a student whose first language was not English, I do realize that I have some, benefits that because I do know how it worked. One thing I would want to do is you have pictures, since pictures can be both understood in different languages, having pictures around certain, either difficult words or vocab words, or, if I see students struggling with something, having a picture alongside of it would really help in them better understanding, the language or just learning. Other than that, something I witnessed at my current school at Cummings, the teacher alongside of us, she has 2 students who are only Spanish native speakers, and she had them get a buddy system since she has a couple bilingual students in her class. The students who are bilingual help out the ones who only understand Spanish, and then like they either translate for them or they read alongside of them. Their desks are together, and and the kid has questions, the teacher the bilingual student can translate or simply just explain what's going on, and I think that's really helpful. And I do realize that's not always the case. There's not always bilingual students who are in the class. And other than that, I did recently learn from one of my fellow peers who's also student teaching about having bilingual books. That would really help out, since they are not only reading the book in English alongside if it's a school book, or if it's just reading for fun or it's something that's being used in like each day learning. Having a bilingual book would help them recognize words alongside their native language and what's being learned at school. And recently there's so many bilingual books out there that could be really helpful in either just learning the words, or simply just having them be actually learning and not being left out during reading time or stuff like that. Dictionaries are also really helpful. While I know not all schools provide them, having a English to their native language dictionary would really help out, and looking stuff up and would help me as a teacher be able to explain stuff to the students. And I really look forward to this year, and thank you very much.